ready.
Teemo's upcoming Art and Sustainability Update, or ASU for short, has been in the works for quite a while now, and will finally be coming out on live servers on October 9th, complete with a new splash art, model, VFX, voice lines, and lore. Riot has said in recent updates that they were going to tackle champions with outdated lore and bring them up to speed with the rest of the Runeterra universe, and Teemo very much needed that. Up until now, this was part of his biography. Despite his genuinely warm personality, something switches off inside Teemo's mind during combat, so that the lives he must end while on patrol do not burden him. Even as a young recruit, the drill instructors and other trainees found it a little disconcerting that, while Teemo was normally charming and kind, he turned deadly serious and highly efficient the minute combat exercises began. His record of success in defending Bandle City from infiltrators easily makes him one of the most dangerous Yordles alive. Yeah, basically Omega Squad Teemo was his personality when he was on missions. And while that was funny, and an eerily adequate description of what Teemo players are like, his new lore is much more in line with what would be expected from League of Legends' #1 mascot. So here is his new bio. On my honor as a scout, I will strive to help every living thing thrive, to be a friend to all in need, to seek out every rock and tree, to be honest and kind and brave and true, to try my best in all I do, to meet every challenge with courage and wit, and leave the world better than when I found it. So I pledge to uphold the Bandle Scout way, and serve Yordle kind each and every day. The Bandle Scout Oath. Teemo has been a Bandle Scout for as long as he can remember, hopping through portals all across Runeterra in order to find people in need, badge 131, help a stranger, to befriend new creatures, badge 389, adopt a pet, or even to document strange new species of mushrooms, badge 248, fungology expert. For Teemo, there was no greater joy than spending his days seeking adventure and earning Bandle Scout badges, which was how he became the most decorated Bandle Scout the world had ever seen. Bandle Scout rule number 154, never fear the unknown. When other Yordles saw everything Teemo had accomplished, his dedication and enthusiasm inspired them to become Bandle Scouts. What began with a single scout with a dream grew and grew until Teemo was handing out badges to intrepid young cadets and writing new copies of the Bandle Scout rules for their journeys across Runeterra. Rules he'd luckily remembered since his original handbook was lost somewhere in the waters south of the Serpentiles while he was learning to tie sailing knots. Bandle Scout rule number 13. Every day is an adventure. Make sure you're prepared. When one cadet surveyed Yordles across Runeterra regarding Bandle Scout contributions, badge 567, market research, the feedback was unanimous. Under Teemo's fearless leadership, the Bandle Scouts were beloved the world over.
Teemo is so cool. One time I saw him stop a raging stampede of wild horses. It was awesome.
Ava, Bandle Scout.
Bandle Scouts have grown a lot. They put on this great big festival a while ago. Had floats and everything. It was pretty neat. They even let me set off some fireworks.
Tristana, the Bandle Gunner.
I love those rascals with their missions and badges and adventurer's moxie. It brings a happy tear to this old pilot's eye.
Corky, the Daring Bombardier.
What the is a Bandle Scout?
Cled, High Major Commodore of the 1st Legion, 3rd Multiplication, Double Admiral Artillery Vanguard Company. Teemo even introduced the world to Bandle Scout biscuits, now carried by scouts all across Runeterra. Their inventory includes over 100 exciting and unique flavors, such as Poro Snacks, Old Cheese, Honey Fruit, Meat, Limited Edition Spirit Blossom, Bilge Rat, Hylian Puff Pastry, permanently retired, Shuriman Sand, and many more. Nowadays, Teemo is focused on completing Bandle Scout's mission of his own design. His most recent achievements are propagating a near-extinct species of exploding mushroom and freeing all the cute little basilisks in a Noxian war camp who looked very sad inside their stables. He's also researching the origins of the Bandle Scouts. Who founded it? Made the first badge? Penned the first rule? And could it have been Teemo himself in a time long lost to his memories? He can't remember. But no matter the mission, one thing remains constant, which is Teemo's dedication to live by the words of the Scout's oath, to uphold the Bandle Scout way and serve Yordlekind each and every day. See? Cute! And in the dev blog about Teemo's ASU, we also got some explanations from Riot 10 Paces, the narrative writer who wrote his new bio. If it somehow wasn't clear, Teemo is one of the most loved and hated characters in all of League. So we knew we didn't want to change Teemo too much. Mostly the job I had was bringing him more stylistically and canonically into line with the amazing work other Rioters have already done. There's references we call back to throughout his ASU, such as Legends of Runeterra's Beyond the Bandlewood set, and the Don't Mess with Yordle cinematic. We worked with our IP team to make sure everything we pulled inspiration from gave our little Yordle his own special place in the larger canon. In Teemo's original narrative, there was some implication that the Bandle Scouts were a military institution, but in more modern depictions, we have seen that they're in the vein of American scouting institutions, where kids learn outdoor skills and camp together, and sometimes sell delicious cookies. We wanted to canonize and make it extra clear that the Bandle Scouts were that kind of scouting, and move Teemo away from the military vibes that characterized Omega Squad Teemo. Our modern Teemo is very much a scout troop leader, and making that clear makes his relationship to Runeterra a lot clearer too. One of the more important parts of playing Teemo, aside from his innate global taunt, is being the lovable troll. It was important that he's still a cheeky little prankster, but I think what makes him truly, staggeringly infuriating is that he is completely oblivious to just how much chaos he leaves in his wake. If Vhagar is trying to be as evil as he can and winds up accidentally being good, Teemo is his cosmic opposite, who thinks he's doing good and helping, blissfully unaware of the trail of destruction. This also made it fun to write voice lines that seem innocuous to Teemo, but mean something completely different and delightfully horrifying to everyone else. While I'm a bit sad we're going to lose Teemo's emblematic voice, especially his new voice lines have interactions with every other Yordle. You can check them all out on Skin Spotlight's video, but here are my favorites.
Whoa, is that V, Poppy? I've never seen a hero up close before. How's the mech, Rumble? Did you fix the random exploding yet? Vhagar, stop being evil. It's not nice. You look like my pet Fluffy. He was a soul-devouring sea worm. Whoa, you've got an eject button. Is that a new feature, Rumble? Maybe you'll be less evil after a nap, Vhagar. Yeah, I had to let Fluffy go too. Like the Bandle Scout handbook says, leave the forest cleaner than you found it. Sounds like someone found one of my mushrooms.
And that's just about it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to subscribe for more League lore content. See you soon!